So happy Sunday morning, my friends. I woke up with a topic that I want to talk about. I want to talk about our lives generally as a spiritual practice. I People had said this to me. I've been learning that a lot of times I had heard things for years, but I didn't understand what they were talking about. Like, what are they talking about? I don't quite get that. I mean, I sort of got it, but now I really get it. I really get it because the spiritual practice is about our lives and how we live our life as a generality in every situation of our life, and the quality of of our actions, the quality of what we choose in our life. Like, for example, if we choose to watch a slasher movie, or we choose to watch, a comedy, a romantic comedy, which is so funny because on Friday night I ended up watching Urban Cowboy, of all things. And I'm watching this thing. It had John Travolta and I think it's Deborah um, Winger, I think. I'm not sure how to say her name. But anyway, and I found it. I'm so sorry. This is really not very nice of me, but it was a really hard movie for me to watch because it had like domestic violence in it. I mean, these two men had beat her. Even her husband had hit her several times. And there was a lot of yelling and cheating and alcohol. And it was just like, it was like the most like hellish romance I'd ever seen. I'm like, I never want to be in that. And so maybe I should not be watching that movie. Um, and so the things that we choose. Okay, so I have talked about the food that we choose to eat. The food that we choose to eat being like, even it's my belief that even In-N-Out Burger is a step up from McDonald's, and the fact that at least In-N-Out Burger, I know they use real potatoes because I see them put the potato and cut it and put it in the fryer. Where at McDonald's, I'm not entirely sure what we're eating. And so there's sort of this quality of food. If you go into a grocery store and you pick fresh produce, things that are actually still alive, as opposed to all everything else in between that is actually processed in a box, and I'm not entirely sure what it is. Even this idea of bottled water, like I look at bottled water like it's all like stuck in this plastic, and it just sort of in some ways sort of creeps me out. I'm like, it's so weird. So I carry my own water bottle, and I have a water filtration on my faucet, and so I really prefer running water over bottled water, generally. So but what has been really coming up for me recently has been, and I in my videos, I really don't talk about sex very much. I have really stayed off the topic. But I did a podcast recently about it because it is something that is so actually very, very important to me. It's like a very huge topic in myself and in my mind. And and the reason why it has become even more so is having had an experience in my last love relationship that changed me forever when it comes to sex. I it became In that relationship, it became literally a spiritual practice. It was a spiritual practice for me in that relationship. And so the quality of it was of such a quality for myself that I I really count the cost in all of the situations in my life, because I have people approaching me who would like to share intimacy with me, and I like I just actually I just can't, in the sense that I'm looking, like, the quality of it, like, do I really want to share my energy? And it's not nothing against them, but it's like it is such an intensely intimate act. Like, I think it is so much more powerful than we try to we really play off of it. Like, we've got like porn, and a lot of people, it's just very casual. And I actually don't judge people for how they live their life. I mean, I really don't. I try to stay out of it. But even that, if I, like, when I'm being approached for them wanting to have sex with me, when I get the the notion that I am just one of many, like, because I know that if I were to actually sleep with them, they would be like, it would not be one of many. It would not be one of many. It would be I would have given it a lot of thought, and there would be a lot of intention, and so it's like, I don't want that. I don't want to casually share my energy, really, actually, in any aspect of my life anymore. But also with this, because, like, if you think about it, it's even more so, because when you share an intimacy with somebody, when I share my body, when we share body, like, this person is actually in my body. They are in my body. Like, I can't imagine anything being more, like, like, profound in a way, except for giving birth, that a child is actually formed in my body and comes out, which is, as we all know, no small thing. um, being a mother and giving birth is no small thing. And so, in my feeling about myself, like, I'm just looking for something entirely different. And then when I really got to thinking about it this morning, I woke up and it was like, every aspect of my life really is this spiritual practice. Every aspect is the allowing of the highest potentiality for that situation, for myself to allow the best possible outcome from every situation in my life, and learning to handle adversity, and in a different way, learning to be calm when my dog pees on my kitchen floor, instead of start shouting profanities like I. So this becomes my spiritual practice when I come in, and there's like this puddle on my kitchen floor, and I'm, ah. Um, but I have used the term, I don't go to church. I am church. And my body is like the temple. And I take care of my temple. And I'm learning to clean up my thoughts in the matter of the best life that I can live in positivity, and attracting abundance And I'm going to leave you with this, that I had this like huge epiphany this week where I was driving along and I was thinking, about, because I've talked a lot about the Bible, and I quote the Bible quite a bit, and him saying, I have come that you might have life and have it abundantly. And I had this epiphany of him actually also, him saying that he came that he would have life and have it abundantly. That he learned the power of harnessing the power of God to create the best and highest good in all the situations of his life. It was like this huge epiphany. Anyway, I'm going to go. Happy Sunday. I will be back. Love you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. Bye.